Let's begin to explore what I call the Z factor by just allowing yourself to relax. Find a place that's comfortable, perhaps a chair, could be your bed, and just make any adjustments. Adjusting the pillows, finding a warm blanket to wrap up in, and give yourself permission to just relax. You could open your eyes and keep your eyes open through this process. But I'd like to invite you to close your eyes, to move away from the outside distractions, and allow your focus to move inside to a spectacular environment that lives within. And as you close your eyes, if you choose to do so, take a breath. Take a large breath, filling up your lungs from your belly all the way up, and then exhaling. Become aware of that breath. It's a movement and an action that takes place in the backgrounds mostly, as you externally orient your focus to what's happening around you, outside of you. This is an opportunity for you to reconnect with your body. The miracles that are taking place there every moment of every day, keeping you alive, supporting your body, your emotions, and driving your thoughts, which affect your motivation and actions. So allow your thoughts to move inward, or create this space. I like to call it your inner sanctuary. Opening your mind to reach beyond your boundaries. Exploring the Z factor. Imagine as you're resting there that it's the last day of this life experience, the last hour, the last minute. It's the end point. Perhaps it might even be the last breath. Who are you? What will you be doing as you take that last breath? What will you be thinking? Will there be regrets? What will you be carrying with you as you cross over? Or what will you finally be ready to let go of? Imagine you're moving close to the very end of this life experience. How do you see yourself? What would you like to have changed? What would you have liked to change about yourself and how you got to this point? Are there physical issues? Are there emotion or spiritual issues? And imagine that you could travel back in time between the now that you know as you're relaxing in that chair or in the bed or stretched out on the floor or the ground, wherever you are. And that Z factor. Travel back and imagine how you see yourself. Imagine how you feel. What stress are you carrying? Tension. Go even deeper. In the boundaries of this space of your inner sanctuary, the boundaries that create this wall that forms your inner sanctuary. It's formed, constructed by the beliefs, the perspectives, the limitations, the excuses, and the distractions that you decided to hold on to. As you're aware of that Z factor, never quite knowing when it may show up in your life, in this life, and you're aware of those boundaries, aware of where you are right at this moment. If you could make a shift, if you could make a change, what are you willing to let go of? Are you carrying regret, judgment, guilt, shame? That doesn't serve you. That only supports negative habits, that constricts this space, limits you in your options and choices. Perhaps you've made a deal with yourself. We're always making deals with ourselves. And perhaps it's time to let go of some of that illusion. It's not real. You're holding it inside of you. My guess is that the outside world, for the most part, is unaware of how you've constructed these boundaries. You have complete control over that, which is maybe one reason why you're holding on to it. By allowing yourself to examine what works for you, where you would like to be, and how you would like to be as you reach that Z factor. Imagine you can let it go. You can let it go, be safe to do that. And in fact, open yourself up to a grander experience of who you are. What would it feel like to not carry that grudge? To let go of that old memory that doesn't serve you, a trauma perhaps, that everyone else around has moved on from, or maybe oblivious to. How will your identity change? That boundary is what holds in and manifests your identity. But you can change it. You're not the same as you were when you graduated from high school or college or started that first job, entered into that first marriage, had that first child. You've grown. you've shifted? How have you used the experiences in your life? What would happen if you only held on to all the beautiful, brilliant magic of this world? How would your focus shift if you noticed the colors, the shapes and textures? In this space, you can command the boundaries to expand, perhaps imagining the landscape opening up to you, the room expanding, the walls crumbling, inviting in an essence of fresh air, movement, breeze, perfect day, sunlight. Imagine feeling that sun shining on you. Your health improving. Any pain, any imbalance in your physical body, bring your focus to it. If that's where you are, acknowledge it. Imagine how that energy flows and moves. Does it move inward like a crushing, dense weight? Or does it move from the inside outward? That breeze that blows, completely reversing the energy that you feel that pain. If you feel a prickling, sharp pain, and that energy, smoothing it, softening it. Imagining a reversal, that pain appears to be dark. And that light, as each particle and essence of space holding wisdom. Brilliant. And imagine it softening and carrying away that pain, tension, imbalance, dysfunction. Your thoughts beginning to slow down. And as they do, just as time is an illusion, you continue to open up space. Space to examine and set free the burdens that you've been carrying or that you've accumulated through life. Stuff that you don't need to be carrying to that Z factor. You don't need to be taken beyond this experience. Let it go for a moment in time. Give yourself an opportunity to simply be and relax. Relaxing comes in stages. And as you scan your physical body, you can think relax. You become aware that it's safe to relax. You become aware that you're the one in charge of relaxing. And relax again. Relax even more. Scan your body again, seeking out those areas that need to be calmed, need to be quieted, allowing your subconscious mind to process manage what it does so wonderfully. And then use your imagination. What would you like to be like? Where would you like to be? What would you like to be doing? Imagine seeing yourself, creating an avatar right there in your mind of that new you. Perhaps you have some habits that you would like to move away from. Perhaps you have excess weight that you'd like to let go of. Imagine that avatar looking exactly like you would like to look, behaving emotionally exactly how you want to feel, moving and relating in the world, in the environment, exactly as you would like to be relating, doing the hobbies, the activities, the work that you would like to be doing. And imagine that since you created it, imagine that you can be it. Imagine you can borrow that avatar and you can move into it, feeling what it feels like in this space. The beauty of this space is that you can try on new expressions of yourself just as easily as you can try on new outfits and clothing if you went shopping. And if it doesn't fit, it doesn't quite suit you, then you can make some adjustments until it does. And then stepping out of that avatar, recognizing that if you can hold that sensation of freedom, of renewal, freshness, for even a second, then you're capable of holding it for 2 seconds, 2 minutes, 2 hours, 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 years, 2 decades, forever. Imagine the first step that you would need to take to start moving into that ideal avatar. What is the smallest action step that you can take? Are you ready to make a commitment to begin to experience yourself as that avatar? Knowing that you can recreate it, reconstruct it on a daily basis if you'd like. But taking those first steps in letting go of the old and accepting something new, knowing that you're capable and powerful, that you have the capability, that you can hold on to the dream, so that when you finally reach that moment when you realize you're about to take that last breath, you can feel that sense of personal joy, gratitude, comfort, and understanding and knowing that you took those actions, You let go of those burdens. No one could do it for you. You built that confidence. You inspired others. And in a moment, I'm going to count up from 1 up to 5, allowing you to come back into this outside world. And you come back with a new understanding. Feel that sense of personal power, worthiness, self-esteem, trust. And know that you can take that small first step into the life of that avatar that you hold as an image inside, as an image that your subconscious now understands and will continue to motivate you and aspire you to achieve. On 1, feeling the inspiration, that avatar, feeling connected to him or her. On 2, making a commitment to taking a first action step towards making change, positive change in your life, to open up those boundaries of your own inner space, to build your own personal trust, to let go of judgment, to explore this amazing world and focus on its beauty. 3, opening your heart to have compassion and love, to feel your emotions being lifted. Your emotions are driven by chemicals. Your thoughts support your emotional state of being. Open your heart. Elevate that emotion. Gift yourself with opportunity. Empower yourself to take action because you're worthy. On 4, feeling so good, so relaxed. And this feeling will go with you over the next few hours and days, motivating you, inspiring you, grounding yourself back into this time, this space, finishing any processing going on internally, knowing you can come back and you can enjoy this over and over again at your leisure. And when you are ready, in a moment, not yet, but at the next number, when I say the next number, taking your time, opening your eyes, opening them to this amazing space, your own world, the room that you're in. And knowing that tonight, when you put your head down, when you go to sleep, you feel the comfort of your pillow. You can drop off quickly and sleep deeply, allowing a healing to take place. Feeling better and better, letting go during the night of any old beliefs or habits that have been standing in your way of being the very best that you aspire to be in that avatar. So taking a breath, and on 5, opening your eyes, coming back. Welcome back. Enjoy.